Oh, that's bright. That is very bright. Brighter. What up? What up? Wubba lubba dub dub. Need to make sure everything looks a-okay. Is there a... Yep. Oh, wow. The delay on that is impeccable. I might need to adjust that. You know, when you set up these things for no delay. Oh, well. All right. Da, 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 da. All right, anyway, let's just go ahead and get this crickety cracking, and I'll figure that out another time in another place. Anyway, what's crack-a-lack? It's your boy Baroshmo, just in case you didn't know. So we're gonna go through a live draft today. All right. No, I did finalize the draft order, and I can start the draft whenever I want. Anyway, this is just kind of to go through and just see how we can build our team through the draft, because ultimately that's where your success is going to come from. It's going to come from those earlier picks. So I'm going to take the first pick today and the last pick in two separate drafts and show that we can get a solid team either or. It doesn't matter where we're at. And maybe next week I'll go through maybe like Miller picks or whatnot. But let's go ahead. Let's do that. Wow, is this still bright? I think it's still bright. You know, it is what it is. So obviously with this first pick, it's gonna probably end up being Saquon. Saquon is, especially in these PPR leagues, because like I say, they count everything. I mean, he's a receiving threat. He is a rushing threat. He is the only bit of offense that the Giants do have. Let's go ahead and begin this. And, oh, hold on. Somebody. Oh, you know what? I probably messed up my own little thing. Here, let's get out of that real quick. Let's go take a gander at this. Oh, what I was looking. And we're gonna do it live. Door set up. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. Okay. Professionalism at its best, am I right? uh but ultimately I just want to get a quick run through of, like, it doesn't matter where you're picking, but you could, I mean, get a quality team, a quality squad. Oh yeah, no, that ain't happening, dude. That ain't happening. Yo, they got Kareem Hunt rated real high. You know, I had him as a sleeper, but he's getting so much stinking momentum. It's pretty ridiculous. All right. Let me just get this draft app working. Actually, I got a better idea. Yo. We're gonna do a PPR because that's the only way to play. No trade in picks. Finish. Okay, cool. Got it. This is a draft order. Got it. gonna set the time to okay. Draft time, no divisions, la da. 2 minutes auto pick when time runs out. Here we go. Okay, save that. That's done. Draft now. Bam. Alright. I think I got that all worked out. That's not what I was looking at. Yo, but Nick Chubb, though, he is a first rounder, though, dude. He is a first rounder. Nick Chubb most certainly should be a first rounder. Yo, I like how when I put on for no delay, it gives you like 10 to, I think it's like 20-second delay. That's wild. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get in. Saquon, easy. First pick. We're going to go ahead. We're going to begin this here. The guys that do this are, I think it's the guys from just Fantasy Football Advice. I think that's what it is. But like honestly, I don't know why people aren't taking Christian McCaffrey serious. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude is a monster. No, Travis Kelce. Geez, what kind of mock draft is this? Taking a tight end in the second round, or at least the early second. But honestly, with this pick here, you want to focus on running back. I mean, you got a double dip pick, so you could take the best of both worlds. You could take the best receiver, best running back. You could look at tight end, but I mean, I don't. Kittle's good, but I don't want to take Kittle with this pick. Honestly, right now I'm just eyeing the receiver that I want, because I already know that this pick is gonna be Nick Chubb. You got basically 2 RB1s right there off the bat. Plain and simple. Adam Thielen. Man, Adam Thielen was such a monster. All right, I think we're gonna go Chubb. We're gonna go Thielen. I mean, that's a pretty stacked squad right there. This guy triple dipped at running back. Look at this. It's not a bad. That's not a bad way to go either. So with this next pick, we're gonna probably take a receiver and a running back again. You don't want to really start eyeing unless, yeah, the top 3 tight ends are off the board, so there ain't no point going there, you know. So looking here, Chris Carson, he's a favorite of mine at this in that 4th to 5th round range. I think he holds a lot of value because he gets a lot of touches. Right now, we're kind of looking at receivers because tight end, we could wait on tight end. Look at all the tight ends left here. Quarterback, 2 have been taken off the board. You could get a quality tight or a quality quarterback later. I did not see how much time I have left. I probably should do that. Oh, it's right here. All right, so we got some time. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at wide receivers because this is going to be our number 2. Tyler Lockett's interesting because Tyler Lockett could pay a lot of dividends. You know what I'm saying? And you should know what I mean. Tyler Lockett is very, very interesting. I don't know if I would take him over a Tyler Boyd. But let's see. Sammy Watkins, man. Forget Sammy Watkins. Honestly, Robert Woods, I think, is the pick. He was pretty steady down the stretch. Chris Carson. Kenyon Drake, I don't even know if he's going to win the starting job in Miami. That's a big question mark. Darrell Henderson, he was a sleeper on my list. He's gained a lot of steam. So look, I mean, they're already rated him pretty high, so I mean, with all this, we're not even in training camp yet, you know? We're not even in training camp, and these guys are gaining steam. But right now, solid squad right here. Chris Carson, Nick Chubb, Barkley, and then you got Thielen and Woods. You know, I'm pretty satisfied with those receivers. With this next pick, I think I'm going to be looking at receiver. Oh, they still got Tyreek. Tyreek ain't playing this year. I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. All right, it's our pick. Let's get this. There we go. Now we're in the 6th. We could start to look at quarterbacks. Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. We could wait a little bit, and we could still get a solid one. Hunter Henry being there. I really like Hunter Henry. Honestly, I might go Hunter Henry. Because we do have back-to-back picks here. But you still get, if you still wait, you could get a solid guy here. Njoku. They still have I don't know how Hawkinson's gonna play. I like Noah Fant a lot. Let's see. Yeah, running backs are just honestly, I'm looking here and I'm looking at Pettis because he's also got a very ideal bye week for us. So let's go ahead and take Pettis. And you know what? I don't know if we're gonna go. No, I'm going Hunter Henry. So I mean, good squad right now. Oh, Baker Mayfield, man, yeah, people are rating him high, real high, man. If he was here, if he was still left when we were picking, I would take Hunter. All right, so now it's our pick again. Now let's take a gander at what we have left at quarterback. Cam Newton, Jameis Winston. Honestly, Phillip Rivers is a top tier quarterback. People don't give him enough credit for that. We might be trying to eye our 4th running back at this point. We could also take, oh, dude. All right, so, all right, let's go ahead and get our quarterback. It's Phillip Rivers. And then at this point, you want to start eyeing sleepers. And Mecole Hardman is such a big sleeper there in there in Kansas City because they gotta throw the ball to someone. I like Emmanuel Sanders too, but it's coming off an injury. He was pretty hot to start the year. I don't like Corey Davis. I don't trust Marcus Mariota. James Washington's interesting, but no, I like the ceiling of Mecole right now. So pretty good squad. Pretty good squad. We could take a look at backup tight. Look, drafting defense so early. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. Don't be those people. Jameis Winston, no lie, I was kind of eyeing for a backup role. All right, at this pick, let's take a look at our flex. James Washington's might not be a bad pickup. Man, they didn't get some of these guys out of here. Let's see. Delaney Walker or Noah Fant. Wow, that's a toughie. But also, you still got Chris Herdonson or Herdon. How do you say it? Herdon. And look, backup quarterbacks aplenty. So here, I like the pick of James Washington just because of the potential ceiling he has. No lie, this guy we might have to end up dumping. Right now, running backs flew off the board, and you want to get a starter for real. Ooh, Justice Hill, that's a good looking pick too. But for now, let's go ahead and get James Washington. Now we got those back-to-back picks. I mean, we're pretty set at running back, but we do want to get that 4th running back because we do want to get that 4th. We do want to address that 4th running back spot right now before they fly off the board too much. He's not. Hines ain't so bad in a PPR league. Just knowing that it's gonna be a while before we pick again, I think I'm gonna snag Justice Hill, because that's another one of my sleepers right there. Because I think he will take the reins in that offense. So we grabbed a couple of guys that are little question marks with Hartman and Hill, but we're not worse for wear. We got our starters in place. We could look back up tight end now. Ooh, Andy Isabella. Oh man, that wouldn't be a bad pick. Ooh, Jamison Crowder. We could wait a wide receiver for a little bit. And yeah, looking at running backs, man. Running backs go so fast. Like, just so fast. Let's take a look. See if we can get a backup quarterback. Because look at the ones that are left. Yeah, that's another position that goes extremely fast. Once they start falling, it's just look, bam, bam, bam. I would have loved to got Garoppolo. Honestly, though, Josh Allen. What do I like more, Josh Allen or you know what? I can't decide. I might just go Noah Fant. Let's see. There's Dak in a contract year. Let's just go Josh Allen. He's gonna have to win it for his team. We got those back-to-back picks. I think we can wait on who was I eyeing? I think it was Alexander Madison. Yeah, we can wait on that. Let's go ahead also just fill out our roster and get a tight end. I think Delaney's still got some left in the tank. But this is a good looking team thus far. And I think I know the receiver we're gonna go. Oh, I need to readjust the settings on this, because this is supposed to be 3. So typically, because in most standard leagues it would be a 16 round, so you'd have to pick a 5th receiver. And honestly, is he? Oh, he may have went already. Actually, let's see. Blue. Here, where is he at? Yeah, like Jamison Crowder probably be my final pick. I think he's gonna be the favorite. Like, he's gonna get the most targets in that league right now, or on that team. Like, we could go defense right now. I mean, the Colts defense was money last year, and they were a waiver wire. Like, we could even go Colts offense, or Colts kicker, I should say, and then we'll also go Colts defense. But I mean, oh, dude, like the potential, like you could get this squad. Oh my goodness, it's real. It's real. It's real. All right, so let's go ahead. Yeah, look at that. Because that starting squad, we got Phillip Rivers, which is money. Hunter Henry, which that's a good combination right there. And even on a bye, our bye would be, we would have Josh Allen and Delaney Walker. Starters at running back, like you want to hit running back, like you want to have it maybe 3 running backs in the first 5 rounds. You almost want that because you can get receivers late. I mean, we did essentially. Oh, we did get 5 receivers. Didn't even need a receiver then. James, like we got James Washington and McCole Harmon, which you don't know who's gonna pan out at that point. You know, we don't know how if James Washington will remain the number 2 there at Pittsburgh, and I mean the Chiefs are gonna have to pass the ball to win games. Mahomes likes to spread the ball out a lot, so Harmon's not a bad pickup. But I mean we got Pettis, who's gonna. I think he's gonna have a breakout sophomore year, and then Rod Woodson and Adam Thielen, who are just constant. They're getting the ball. I mean, Thielen had an amazing 7-game stretch at the beginning of the year. So, yeah, that's a solid win there. Let's go ahead. Let's put this. Is it right here? No. Here, let's go. 16. 12 teams. PPR is the same. No trades allowed. Finish. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Hey. Here. Okay. Let's go ahead. All right. So now we're going to be drafting with the final pick. I would say don't go higher than a 14-team league. I like to stay in a 12-team league just for my sanity's sake, because I mean those leagues get very deep. So we're going to go with the last pick this time around. Because that's going to be a little tougher. Like, I'm surprised. Okay, there we go. Honestly, it's a tough between Ezekiel and Christian McCaffrey, but I almost just weigh on the side of Christian McCaffrey gets all the touches. So here we are. We got our pick now. And they're back-to-back picks. So we're looking at we're not looking at QB. Nick Chubbs, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Melvin Gordon, all quality looks at receiver. Honestly, from this pick, since we're gonna be waiting a while to get or for our third pick. Oh man, look at the receivers left on the board. Man, Julio's almost like a receiver. But no lie, I'm thinking we're gonna double dip at running back. We're gonna draft Joe Mixon. And then here, I mean, they have Derrick Henry rated so low. Maybe we could get him on the spin. And I want to get Nick Chubbs again. So I'll just go with Melvin Gordon for the sake of variety. But right now, we go back-to-back on running back. Then on the way back, we might consider the third tight end. We probably won't have that luxury if I don't think George Kittle will be left, because he's almost like a receiver 1. So here we are. We're back at this pick. Honestly, I think we go running back again, and then we'll take the best receiver available, which will probably be Cooks. Honestly, Robert Woods ain't bad though either. Oh man, it's really just pick. I would probably go with Cooks or Woods because he's more reliable. So let's go ahead. Let's get our third running back, and then we're gonna go ahead and get Woods. And I mean, dude, that is a deadly running back trio. And look, none of the buys bother one another. So with our pick, we're probably gonna we'll start looking at tight end a little bit, but I won't jump at it just yet. But we're gonna be looking at receiver heavily, because like Baker Mayfield. Oh man, I'm really high on Baker Mayfield. That's probably our next pick. Like here, looking at the running backs, you just got question marks. We don't know if Geese will get the full workload after injuries last year. Miles Sanders, we don't know what his splits are going to be with Jordan Howard. Lamar Miller's always been pedestrian, and he's probably going to lose his job this year. What else we got? I mean, Latavius Murray's not bad. I think he might get a decent role carved out in there in Pittsburgh. Not Pittsburgh, New Orleans. See, week 9, Tyler Boyd, that messes up with Robert Woods. So that's pretty harsh on us. I mean, we have back-to-back picks here regardless. Let's go ahead. We're going to snag our quarterback. We're going to draft Baker Mayfield. Technically, that's our 6th round pick because I don't know who I want here. I mean, I want, you know what? I want worry buys so much because that's just 1 week. I don't want to pass up on talent just because their bye weeks didn't match. Bye weeks aren't as critical as you think. So now we'll probably start looking at tight end. Hunter Henry's a favorite of mine. He's gone. There goes Jared Cook. And Dante Pettis. Ooh, that's rough. All right, so now we're looking at receiver. Again, I like Geronimo as well, and I like the ceiling or the I like the ceiling on Mecole. I don't know about N'Keal Harry, so I won't even worry about it. Latavius Murray this late ain't bad, but let's go ahead. Njoku, honestly, probably would we be reaching at this point? Feels like we'd be reaching. I mean, look at the studs still left at quarterback between Goff, Phillip Rivers. Yeah, you could just wait on quarterback. I'm just really high on stinking Baker Mayfield. So we're probably gonna go receiver again. I'm thinking Geronimo. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. So not looking too shabby. Solid core. Oh yeah, I have the next pick too. I'll see if I want to double dip here at receiver, it wouldn't be bad. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the ceiling right now. Christian Kirk, because he could come out and be the top weapon of Kyler Murray. So that's not a bad option there. I mean, we know with Robert Woods and Tyler Boyd, we have targets. Geronimo, when he was healthy, wasn't looking half bad. So now we're probably going to want to go get that tight end. Wow, if Emmanuel made it back to us, would have been dope. Yeah, you see running backs, they just go so fast. So fast. Man, honestly, I don't like any of the ones here. Outside of Hines. And I don't mind picking up Foreman a little later. Look, Phillip Rivers still on the board, man. If you could just wait and get Phillip Rivers. All right, let's go ahead. Let's snag our tight end. You know, but we could probably wait on tight end again. Let's go ahead. Let's snag a running back. Don't be afraid to, like, if you have your 3 starters, don't be afraid to go ahead and just get someone who you think maybe can produce in the eventual future. Like Devin Singletary, I don't know. With Frank Gore there, I don't think he's even a consideration. I'm so high on Justice Hill. Let's take another look at receivers. Now, Sterling Shepard might have some breakout moments. just not that high on Corey Davis. Well, let's just go ahead. That's like Sterling Shepard. They're gonna be passing the ball. Let's be honest. Let's go back, look at running back again. I think at this point in a PPR league, Nyheim Hines isn't bad. Isn't a bad option. I'd rather go with a riskier pick, someone that could pay off a little bit more. Because Nyheim Hines, that's Marlon Mack's team, but also that's a backfield by committee potentially. You want to kind of avoid those. And honestly, I don't think Gus Edwards is going to outplay Hill, or else they want to drafted Hill. You know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's get our tight end. I'm big on Noah Fant. I like Noah Fant. And we could draft a suitable backup too. I mean, dude, I like Tyler Eifert. For the value you'll get drafting him much later, not bad value. Yeah, we could probably go ahead and get another running back. Look, I mean, we haven't even had to look at running back. Because, I mean, look at our running backs, honestly. When will we ever be in trouble? Yeah, and look, tight end's still on the board. Jeez. We probably reached there. Justice Hill still on the board. I'll take him. I like him. He matters to me. Quarterbacks. Garoppolo, not a bad backup. I don't really want to draft a backup though. I'd rather probably double dip at running back, or maybe even grab a receiver. Because we already have 5 receivers. Let's not even worry about it. Let's reach on running back here. Let's really reach. You know what? I like Alexander Madison. I think, especially if Dalvin Cook gets hurt, and he saw so little carries. If he comes in and kind of like takes up the Latavius Murray role there in Minnesota, I mean, you got a guy that's going to get touches above all else. That's what you want. People that are going to get touches. All right. So last pick we'll probably get let's see what to do. I like Andy Isabella. Also like Jamison Crowder. Jamison Crowder wouldn't be a bad fit on this squad. The squad of misfits. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and snag a tight end. You got Doyle there. We might butt in Trey Burton. I don't trust that Bears offense. Yeah, who could we get at backup right now if we really wanted somebody? I mean, you could get Lamar, Dak Prescott, not bad. Nick Foles is there if you're really thirsty. Honestly, I would probably do Dak at this point. So let's go ahead. Let's snag Dak. Kicker. I love Justin Tucker. Defenses. Look at the defenses still on the board. Houston. Philly, Denver's was kind of You got the Seahawks, which I mean, they give the Seahawks a lot of crap, but I mean they're coached very well. Let's go ahead. We're snagging the Seahawks. So anyway, I mean, look at that squad. Yeah, I think it was a 16-team league I normally play in, or a 6-team round team I normally play in. But look, I mean, you want to go running backs mad early. This guy tried. I mean, I don't like Damian Williams or Leonard Fournette, but what you gonna do about it? Am I right? But I mean, honestly, it's nighttime. This sucker. I mean, Derrick Henry, Robert Woods, Tyler Boyd, Geronimo. Like receiver, I'm a little like I'd be a little shaky. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. But I mean, you know, you're gonna get production out of Woods and Boyd. Geronimo, he played really well in 4 games last year before he got hurt. Sterling Shepard's there too, so that's not bad. So yeah, overall, I mean, dude, the ability, it's you can draft a good team. It don't matter where you're drafting from. But that's all I got for you. Next week, we'll dive into middle round picks and something else. But until next time, y'all be easy. I'll be